Nothing can stop this kid.
Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and this is my NFL teams 2024 season tier list. I watch, I'm a casual, I feel like I'm more than just a casual. I'm not like a diehard football fan, but I do watch it enough to where I feel like I actually can give a valid opinion on it. Who knows, maybe you guys will disagree, you guys probably will disagree, but this is all my opinion, so fuck it. Let's get right into it. So the first one is Bills. I'll also have like Super Bowl favorites, Super Bowl contenders, playoff teams, potential wild cards, missing playoffs, mid, and then rebuild time. So the first one's Bills. I think I'll probably put Bills in Super Bowl contenders. The reason they're not in favorites is because they just always lose to the Chiefs no matter what. They always do that shit. I don't know. Josh Allen, he still it's crazy. Josh Allen has good games, but he just can't get past Mahomes and the Chiefs. I mean, it makes sense. It's Mahomes and the Chiefs. So yeah, I mean, they did also lose Stephon Diggs, although he was kind of a diva and he was kind of bitching and all that stuff. But I still think they're a pretty good team, so I will put them in Super Bowl contenders. Next one is Miami. I'll put potential wild cards, but the thing is, they haven't won a playoff game in like 17 years. Tua's all right. I don't think he's that crazy. I mean, yes, they have Jalen Waddle. Yes, they have Tyreek Hill. But I don't know, man. Like, that team can have crazy games, like when they fucked the Broncos, like absolutely fucked them in the ass.
That computer call, come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantical.
But I don't know, just can't win big games. Plus, they're in the AFC and they have tough competition. So, maybe potential wild cards. Patriots, rebuild time. Jets. Okay, I will put Jets in Super Bowl contenders. I want to put them in Super Bowl favorites, but obviously I can't do that because we haven't seen Aaron Rodgers play with the Jets. He fucking died his first snap of the season. So that is what's stopping me from putting him in Super Bowl favorites. Although you can't disagree that the Jets are a really good team overall. They have such a good defense. They have a great wide receiver, great cornerbacks, all that stuff. And they have Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is still a good quarterback. This is probably his last year, maybe second to last year playing. That's for sure. But, yeah, I think the Jets, if they're healthy and if Aaron Rodgers doesn't die.
Nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop this kid.
Then they should be pretty good. Next is Ravens, Super Bowl favorites. I mean, it's obvious. They're a really good team. They have Derrick Henry now. I mean, what else can you say? Bengals. I'm going to put Bengals in Super Bowl contenders. I want to put them in Super Bowl favorites because they are the only team besides Tom Brady, the GOAT, to beat Mahomes. But I will put them in Super Bowl contenders only because Joe Burrow was out for like the later half of this season with his hand injury. So I don't know how he's going to come back in. We'll see. I think Joe Burrow is really cool. I loved him in LSU. I mean, I didn't like it when he beat my Clemson, but whatever. I still think the Bengals are a really good team. Their uniforms are tight. So yeah, I think Super Bowl contenders is a good spot. Next one's Browns. Okay. This might be a casual take, I think. I don't know. I think the Browns might just miss the playoffs or might be in the playoffs. The thing is, I just don't think Deshaun Watson, the rapist, I don't think he's that crazy.
Come on out, you rapist.
But he was with the Texans. He was slinging that bitch. Now, I just don't know about it, dude. Maybe the girls did something with him when they were massaging his dick or something like that. I don't know, man. I mean, that Myles Garrett is good. They have Nick Chubb. The thing is, Nick Chubb had a really bad leg injury, so we'll see how that comes into play this season. Who knows? He might get worse. That's what happens sometimes. Injuries can fuck up a running back. It's a running back too, dude. Injuries really fuck up with the running backs. So I'm not going to lie. I think I'm going to put him in just miss the playoffs. I really think so. I mean, they have Amari Cooper too. I love Amari Cooper. He's such a good wide receiver. But I just don't think Deshaun Watson might be it. And also, I don't know, man. Nick Chubb, I love Nick Chubb's cool. He's a really cool guy. That leg injury, oh my god, that shit was so bad. I don't think he's gonna be as good as he was. But who knows? I'll probably be wrong about that. But that's just my take. Steelers, I think Steelers are fucking made what? They'll go like 9-9 again and make the playoffs and then fucking lose, whatever. Texans, playoff team, without a doubt. They're not Super Bowl contenders. They can easily be Super Bowl contenders. The only reason I'm putting them in playoff team is because C.J. Stroud this is the second year. His first year was really good, really amazing. He has such a good team all around him, especially with like all these new players and all that shit. This is a really good team. This is a really good team. I wouldn't be surprised if they're Super Bowl contenders already this year. But I will put him in playoff teams just because C.J. Stroud has only had 2 playoff games experience. But yeah, this team's really good, and C.J. Stroud is a sophomore. That's the only reason I'm putting him down. But I mean, you can't really disagree with that. Like, this is his second year, so we'll see how he does. But I wouldn't be surprised if they go a little bit deeper.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Colts. I'll put Colts. I don't know. Colts maybe missing playoffs. I think I'll put him missing playoffs. I think Anthony Richardson has some true potential. I think he's really cool. I like what's his name? Taylor Johnson. Is that the guy's name? It's the running back. He was really good. Like 2021, I think. After that, I just really haven't heard from him much. But I still think he's pretty good. The Colts are such a forgettable team. This is a team that gets absolutely no press at all. I feel so bad for Colts fan. They get absolutely no social media at all, dude. But they're not like terrible. I just don't think they're gonna make the playoffs. Jaguars are looking my sleeper team. I want to put them in playoff teams just because I like Trevor Lawrence. I am a Clemson fan, so I've always liked him, especially when he was in college too. But I still think the team's really good. I'll probably put in potential wild cards. I just because I don't know what else. Do I see them going there? Not really, but I think potential wild cards is a good spot because I know they can make the playoffs and they've done it before. Next one's Titans. I think Titans are fucking mid. I don't know, like, was it something Lewis, that guy who puts mayo in his coffee? Whatever. Broncos are fucking low-key mid, rebuild time or mid, for sure. I mean, they got whooped by they don't have Russell Wilson, although Russell Wilson was, like, kind of ass on that team. I thought Sean Payton would be really good with the Broncos, but apparently not. This team, probably mid. Like, mid or rebuild, but I think mid. Kansas City, what else can you say? Raiders. I think Raiders are fucking mid. I don't know. They're just mid. Whatever. Chargers. I'll probably put Chargers in. I want to put Chargers in. I think potential wildcards is a good spot. They did lost the first time against the Jaguars with that crazy comeback. I like Justin Herbert. I think Justin Herbert's a really good quarterback besides his losing record. That's kind of rough. And his wide receivers are trash. You can't admit that. His wide receivers are fucking dog shit. But I think he's still a really good quarterback overall. Plus, they have Jim Harbaugh now. And we'll see how that team does. But so for now, I'll put potential wildcards. Dallas Cowboys, playoff team. Fucking shit. What am I doing? That's just me coping. I'm a Cowboys fan. I honestly don't think Dak is it. I really don't. We just can't seem to win big games. We lost against San Fran. We lost against the Bills. We barely won against the Lions. We lost against Miami. We just can't win against good teams, and that's what bothers me, dude. He just can't step up to the plate. That shit's fucking trash. I wish we had our own CJ Stroud. I wish Justin Herbert came to the Dallas Cowboys. Oh my God, I would love that trade. But yeah, I mean, we're a good team. We have, CeeDee Lamb. We have Micah Parsons. I mean, a running back. We got Dalvin Cook now, but to be fair, I mean, Dak is still a good quarterback. I think he's like a top 10 quarterback, maybe top 7, maybe 7. But yeah, I think the thing that's really stopping us is the run game. We really don't have a good running back anymore. We just need someone to help us get in the red zone, especially like if we're on the 5-yard line, 3-yard line. But yeah, enough of me rambling. We lost against Green Bay in the fucking playoffs, dude. Fuck this team, man. Jesus Christ. Okay, New York Giants, rebuild time. Eagles, I guess playoff teams. But I kind of want to put them in potential wild cards just because I don't think Jalen Hurts is that crazy. They do have Saquon, so that's what bumps them off the playoff team. I don't think Jalen Hurts is that crazy. I mean, this guy loves dudes shoving up his ass, and that's fine. Every guy loves that. I love that shit too.
I beg your pardon.
But I think Jalen Hurts is all right. I think he's all right. I know I'm a Dallas fan, but I don't know. I just don't see him that good. I think the Eagles team kind of flunks because they went 13. They went 13-0, and then they fucking lost, and then they lost against the Buccaneers in the playoffs last year. So this team, I am not surprised when this team gets out because they can. I feel like any given day, this team could lose for sure. But that's also the Dallas Cowboys. So what the fuck am I saying? Washington, rebuild time. Bears, potential wild cards. I think Caleb Williams, he has the best potential for a first pick of any quarterback ever drafted. He is coming in hot with such a good team all around him. So yeah, I mean, potential wild cards for sure. Next one is Lions. I think Lions are probably Super Bowl favorites, dude. I'm down to put that shit. I mean, the Lions and the Ravens both lost in the AFC and NFC Championship. Yeah, fuck it, Super Bowl favorites. I like the Lions. Everyone loves the Lions. I want the Lions to do good. I want them to win a Super Bowl. I love the Lions. Come on, how can you not root for them? They're such a poverty ass franchise, but now they're pretty good. And yeah, Dan Campbell's really cool. Jared Goff, I really didn't think he'd be that good anymore. I honestly didn't think he would go to another Super Bowl, but I mean, fuck, he was so close last time. So, yeah, I mean, I love the Lions. Everyone loves the Lions. Good for them. Green Bay. I don't think Green Bay is going to be that crazy. I think the team is still really young, although there is potential for sure. Maybe that's me being a little bitch because Green Bay slapped us in the playoffs last year, but I think wild card is a good spot. Whatever, I'll put playoff team. Fuck it. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, they almost did beat San Fran last time too. Fuck it, we'll put them there, but I wouldn't be surprised if they miss the first game, or if they lose the first playoff game, or they only make it to the second round. I wouldn't be surprised, so I'll put them there. Vikings are fucking mid. I don't know, dude. They have what, Sam Darnold now? Whatever. Falcons, I'll put playoff team. I think that's a good spot for them. They have Kirk Cousins, which I consider white Dak. Well, probably better than Dak. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. They're kind of like on the same par. I really consider Kirk Cousins white Dak because I don't think Kirk Cousins can really take the team all the way to the Super Bowl. Although he does have this where he can beat good teams because Kirk Cousins beat San Fran, which is fucking Super Bowl favorite. They beat San Fran, so he can beat good teams for sure. Other times though, he can lose for some fucking. He can lose any given day. It's weird. But this team, I love Kyle Pitts. Drake London's cool. Bijan Robinson, he's awesome. I really want to see how he does too. This team is a lot of fun. This team looks like a lot of fun. I am so down to watch these Falcon games for sure. But I'll put them in playoff teams. Super Bowl contenders, I feel like that might be a stretch, but I think playoff team's a good spot. Rebuild time. Saints are fucking mid. Derek Carr ain't doing shit. Buccaneers, I really don't know where to put the Buccaneers. I mean, I don't think Baker Mayfield's that good, and I don't think he's that bad either. I like them on the Browns. I think maybe making the playoff, first round exit. I don't know. I mean, they beat the Eagles. I just don't think this team's crazy. You know, they have Baker Mayfield, Mike Evans. I can't think of anyone else on that team. Yeah, I really can't. I wouldn't be surprised if they make the playoffs, but if they make it to that, that'd be kind of crazy. But I mean, the NFC's a little bit easier than the AFC. I think AFC's way harder than NFC, so I guess potential wild card, but low key, put them like high missing playoffs. Ravens rebuild time. LA is really good. Are they Super Bowl contenders? Fuck, that's a good question. Matthew Stafford's really good. Puka Nacua is really good. They have Cooper Kupp. And they have, Sean McVay, right? The head coach. Yeah, this team has it all. This team's really good too. Plus it's LA, right? They got that fucking bag. I think Super Bowl contenders. I don't know. I mean, fuck, they won a Super Bowl like what, 3 years ago? I like Matthew Stafford. He's still a really good quarterback. I'll probably put him in. I mean, they lost Aaron Donald, and Aaron Donald was a crazy, like, god tier, Hall of Fame caliber defensive tackle. I'll put him in playoff team. I think playoff team is good. I think that's a good spot for sure. Seattle, I think Seattle's such a mid-ass team or missing playoff. I'll put him like there. I mean, what is it? What's his name? I forgot his name. Geno Smith. I think he's mid. I think he's all right. He's not that crazy. I honestly think this is a good spot for him. DK Metcalf. That's cool. But this team's all right, dude. I really don't see it going anywhere. I mean, yeah, they can make the playoffs, but then again, like, whatever, dude. I don't know. That team just looks so mid to me. I don't think they're really going to go that far, but yeah. Okay, that's really it. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.